record it. I'm gonna post this on Facebook. I'm trying to send this to whoever. Alright, I know a little bit about science. Whatever I do go is based on theory. Now, alright. When St. Helens top blew, was there a crack of sound of lightning when it hit? Alright, here's the situation. Positive energy. You have positrons and electrons. What is the trading of solar flares? Okay, from the northern hemisphere, don't you see solar flares that hit the planet? Now that's a trade of energy that goes through the atmosphere. Now, how many lightning strikes does the Yellowstone Park have? And that is thus very a lot. Now all those positrons that hit the ground, where does those positrons go? Now you have a surface of lightning that hits the ground. What's the possibility that magma is attracted to forces of magnetic static lightning? Now, it's a possibility. Did you ever study the tower when it got hit by lightning? That pole turned red to a point where it got hot. Do you know that electricity tends to go through things and magnetize it? So it has to deal with a lot of positrons up in Yellowstone Park has so many electrical lightning storms every year. That is positrons, trades of electrons and positrons. Positrons add up, which variate that it will make an explosion to happen on a volcano. There's a possibility when a mountain gets hit by lightning, what happens? I saw the brick of my house as it was a fireplace get hit by lightning, and it actually just... Lightning is so strong it can hit the ground, and charges of it is static magnetic electricity. It is AC, DC. So what kind of AC? Now when you switch AC to DC, what happens? Now if you could take a lot of plants and put them around the volcano, how much energy is that for the city? And is it possible it only will erupt if strikes of lightning hit it? I look at the picture of a pyroclastic cloud coming up, and I figure that lightning strikes at the same time. What started that pyroclastic cloud is because another charge of positrons came down upon the land, which made it go boom. Now, could you imagine the charged bolts that hits the lightning? Blip! All of a sudden, the next thing, what starts a volcano? What starts the... It has to be tons of lightning. Lightning is it's loose electrons. You look at the sun shoots it to us. We are basically energy flow, positive and negative energy flow. So think about how underneath that ground is a lot of positrons right now that are just collecting. What do you do with positive energy when it goes from one? Now, check this out. That's thermal heat. We could drill all the way down and have that something take some nice energy for cities or cities period, storing energy from that, which is a volcano, releasing its pressure. Because guess what? You still gotta drill. You drill, you be able to release this pressure before it pops. Because all it's doing is it's going like this. It's all that heat under it. We take that heat and we can pressure that heat to power one of these turbine electrons and then cool it. You know, how do we do electricity? How do we move positrons through lines? Yellowstone don't have no power plants. Y'all need them. If that Yellowstone goes out, that means the whole United States is doomed to have some nice pyroclastic stuff coming their way. To actually keep that from happening, well, look, it's called taking some type of way to, how did you put a power plant to send energy? Think of that level. Get a scientist on it and say, what would it be like to put power plants on Yellowstone Park to weaken the activity underground, because it's also collecting lightning. How many years does this Yellowstone Park have lightning? Lightning affects, because lightning is not, all the positrons doesn't travel. So that part is basically a nice chunk of energy that could be going through all the home lines and everything. Bye.